Hi, welcome to another lesson at EDU Solutions Institute. In today's lesson, we are continuing on the IB Physics syllabus, where we're looking at the principle of the greenhouse effect. In last week's lesson, we explored the Stephen Boltzmann's law that involved objects' power based on their radiation being emitted from black bodies or just bodies on a whole. So stay tuned this week as we explore the small principle of the greenhouse effect. The effect of the greenhouse is primarily known. It's a basic science principle that is being well known, which tells us that this is just the extra heating of the earth due to the presence of some greenhouse gases. Now, some basic main greenhouse gases are methane, water vapor, nitrous oxide, or carbon dioxide. So these are the greenhouse gases that our syllabus actually goes and identify. Now, the important thing is, what do these gases have that will cause them to actually increase the amount of heat that the earth gets? Now here we have a diagram of the earth. This would represent its atmosphere, primarily the ozone layer. So let's say this is your ozone layer. Alright? Now the greenhouse gases are inside the atmosphere, right? Now, when heat comes in from the sun, right, it can be reflected by the ozone layer and it will be absorbed as well, sent to Earth. This is the natural reaction of the principle. Now, with the presence of these gases, what they do is to absorb some of those heat that the sun has, or that the earth has been reflecting to go back out into space. So therefore, if we isolate and we look at a gas, right? So let's say this is water vapor, right? So H2O. Let's make this one big. Alright, so this is your O, this is your H's. What happens is that the heat is now absorbed into these water vapors. And the principle of the greenhouse gas or greenhouse effect is explained into two ways. One is when these gases absorb the heat, they will vibrate, right? Because you're getting heat, you're going to get excited. So you're going to vibrate, and in that vibration process, vibration produces more heat, right? So that's one principle. Or another principle is that the electrons inside these gases will become excited because they're getting heat. And that excitement will cause them to actually go up in energy levels. Right? So you absorb heat, you get excited, you go up to energy levels that are higher. Now, in due time, these electrons automatically must come back down to some energy levels. When they fall back to energy levels, they will now release heat, and that heat would be infrared heat. So therefore, they absorb it, sorry, and then they release infrared heat back outside into the atmosphere. And therefore, that is way of saying, instead of these reflected rays going back out into space, the gases absorb the heat, either they vibrate, release back the heat into the Earth's atmosphere, or electrons jump to a higher energy level, and then when they are coming back to their energy level, they will release infrared radiation back into Earth's atmosphere. And therefore, this type of reaction, this type of behavior causes the earth to have extra heating effect. And therefore, the earth becomes hotter than it normally would if we don't have these gases, right? So therefore, the presence of these gases increases the amount of heat that earth gets from the sun. And that's the principle of the greenhouse effect. So thank you for watching. Hope you understand on this principle, and I'll see you next week where we continue to learn more on the IB physics syllabus. Thank you.